So I've just
Here
sent
we
you another
go.
link. So that link is a list of all the Premiership managers this season. Who are your top three and worst three?
All right, let's go worst, please. Can we go worst first?
Oh, we all
Let's go
know who
worst.
that is, don't we?
We know who that is, isn't it?
Okay,
First.
can I go first?
Jeez, how many managers have been this season? Jeez, loads.
Okay.
You've got Steven Gerrard in there.
Yeah.
No,
He
No
was
card
at
in
where
there.
before?
How can you have Steven Gerrard?
Where did
And
Gerrard
you've got
get
Scotty
Villa?
Parker. You've got Scotty Parker in this as well.
Yeah, Scott Parker, he started off at Fulham, didn't he?
Bournemouth.
Yeah, but
Bournemouth.
Sorry,
He
Bournemouth.
was-
Yeah, Bournemouth.
he was
yeah.
only there for what? 4 games?
Yeah, well, yeah. Well,
How
yeah.
can you judge him on 4 games? I like Scotty
No,
Parker.
but
Look what he did for Fulham.
Yeah,
I like him.
but he was terrible at Bournemouth. He
Was
talked
it the team terrible?
No, but he
Was
talked
it the
himself.
team?
He
Oh,
talked
good.
himself out of a job.
How can you talk
You come,
yourself out of a job?
you come up with Bournemouth, and then you start telling everybody that Bournemouth are just not good enough, and we're going to go straight back down. A new manager comes in, and look at Bournemouth now.
But
I
did
think
he say that? Did he say
No,
that?
he challenged. He challenged something to do with the transfer or something. He challenged them.
He was saying that the team wasn't good enough, and that he was challenging the board, saying that they're not spending and they've got no chance in the league.
But was they spending or not?
No, but you got
He spoke the truth.
but you got to remember it's Bournemouth. You know what I mean? No, come on.
Look at Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest bought 3 teams.
Yeah, no, but you got at the end of the day, Bournemouth have got to think about staying as a club. Don't gamble everything. Arsenal can gamble. Big teams can gamble. Bournemouth
No,
can't gamble.
it's Nottingham Forest a big team.
Oh, no, it's a big team.
Nottingham Forest is a big team.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Since when?
This is when they're a big team. They've got a lot of
What are you
followers.
talking about, Brian Clough days?
Yeah, but they've got a big fan base, massive fan base.
Well, you know what I
Massive
mean?
fan base.
If you
Massive
come from
fan
up
base.
there, there's not going to be much teams you support, is there?
Nottingham have got a couple of teams in Nottingham.
So like what? Nottingham Forest,
Notts
who
County.
else?
County.
Notts
That's
County.
ignorance, man.
Who's
Yeah.
going to support Notts County? I'd rather support Forest.
Yeah, but it's still got a big fan base. So they're a big side. They might not have won a lot recently, but they're a big side. Bournemouth have probably, was it 10, 12,000 supporters coming into their ground? They can't be spending a lot of money in their first season in the Premiership. They've got to be
But
pragmatic.
you've got to spend money to stay up. That's what Forest did.
But the difference is Bournemouth don't have money. So Bournemouth.
So when he took the job on,
Yes.
right? Did they turn around to him and say, "Look, right, we're in the Premiership, we don't have any money, so you have to deal with the squad that you have."
Probably, and
Probably,
he must have been told that.
Not because
must
he
have
wouldn't
been
have
told
made that statement. He wouldn't have made that statement.
I don't know, because he's to me he's the kind of person that there are certain managers out there that have excuses for why they're not doing well. Why is it the next manager that came into look at where they are now? They've done pretty well.
Because maybe the players turned around and said, "You know what? We're going to play for him." Scotty Parker's too flash.
Yeah. And what has Scotty Parker done? Did nothing with Fulham.
What do you mean he never do nothing with Fulham? They were a hard team to play against when Scotty Parker was there.
Look where Fulham are now, though. Look where Fulham are now. You know what I mean?
Under
It's
him.
the same teams.
Fulham
down.
have done well this season. Very well this season.
They've done really well this season. That's what I'm saying to you. So
Yeah, but they went down.
Who are we choosing for these managers?
They went down underneath him.
Yeah.
Who's
So
the
what's
bottom
it?
three managers?
Okay,
I'm interested to see what
the worst manager.
In answering this question, guys. Okay, who are your top 3 guys? Because I mean, it's going to be like a manager of the year award, isn't it?
Top
And
3.
apparently, who wasn't even in it? Was surprised who wasn't in it. Okay, let's have a look now. So what do you say, Stephen?
I would say
Who do you
the top
say?
manager. I would say the top managers of the league would be Thomas Frank, Brentford. Thomas
Who?
Frank for Brentford. Thomas Frank. Brentford.
Thomas Frank. I thought you said Frank Lampard.
No. That's no.
Oh my God.
No.
I just about to say.
Frank Lampard is definitely. I don't want any argument. He's definitely
The
the
worst.
worst manager ever in Premiership history.
In Premiership history.
There's no doubt. Absolutely zero doubt.
Okay,
Right,
so
all right,
Steve,
go on, top three.
But I
who's your
would
be- who
say
is your best
Thomas
three?
Frank. I would say Thomas Frank.
Yeah.
I've also got to say the Aston Villa manager.
Oh yeah, and I was going to pick him.
Yep.
Unai Emery.
Yep.
And then I would say Eddie Howe, number 3.
Eddie Howe.
Mine's. I don't know what I've got 2, but then I'm debating about other one. But I'm gonna say it's easily Eddie Howe, Roberto De Zerbi, Brighton. Easily. Those two have been fantastic.
Yeah.
Those two teams have been very good.
Yeah.
And then I want to say Arteta because Arsenal's played some football this season despite not doing it. So I'm gonna say Arteta because I think this season.
And you would put him above Thomas Frank?
No,
you got Brentford. Brentford have got nobody.
No. I rate what Thomas Frank's done, yeah. But despite us not winning it, for the majority of that season, Arsenal played good football. Like we played some wicked football. I can't say not. But for me, the best manager for me has probably been Robert De Zerbi from Brighton. Eddie Howe. But Arteta has to be in there as well because
for me, it's Arteta. Definitely Pep.
Best manager in the league.
Huh?
Best manager in the league.
Yeah, I'm giving you 3. I'm giving you 3.
He's in my bottom 3.
No, top 3.
He's in my bottom 3. I thought you were talking about your bottom 3.
No, top 3. Top 3.
We say Arteta for
Pep, definitely, because of what he's done and the style of his football. He's moved defenders into midfield and it's worked out for him.
Facts.
Right. Arteta, definitely. That I'm not saying that because I'm biased, right? But the third one, I've got to admit, which is absolutely shocked me, right? Is Unai Emery. I'm actually shocked that he's done and what he's done to Aston Villa. The man couldn't even speak English when he was at Arsenal. He's gone away. He's come back. He's learned the language. He's seen what the Premiership is. You know what? And he turned around Aston Villa.
And you know they were 16th when he took over.
Yeah, he turned around
and they're seventh. They're 7th now, and that's the reason why. That's the reason why I put him as number 1 because I just think you've a manager taking limited resources and then turning a team round to me shows management skills.
That's why I didn't pick Eddie Howe. Because basically he's got so much.
Then you have to say you have to say Robert De Zerbi from Brighton.
Yes, exactly, and that's
but Brighton was established before he came because Brighton was a hard side anyway.
But he's made them even better. Huh?
Yeah, he's made them even better. But
that's the reason why. That's the reason why I would say. Emery.
No, I think that's a fair argument.
Unai Emery for me, but apparently he's not even in the running.
What?
Really?
Yeah, apparently he's not even in the running.
They're going to say Pepper.
They said Gary O'Neill is.
Gary O'Neill.
Right. I mean Bournemouth. Sorry, Bournemouth.
Bournemouth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, of course.
How can you say that? But they finished 15th. So how could?
But they were dead. They were dead in the water, weren't they?
Yeah, no. But I'm talking about turning around a team. They've won a few games.
I think
they've won a few games.
Unai
Emery's turned the team around.
Yeah, because you got to bear in mind, Gerrard was making all the excuses under the sun.
Yeah.
All the excuses on the sun. And as soon as I've never seen a bounce back like that, ever. I've seen like a little bounce that's lasted like 2 or 3 games. But not
we're not talking about somebody buying a whole lot of players to change it around.
Players, yeah.
Same players.
Yeah. So I would have said
Roy Hodgson.
No.
The old man.
Nah.
Look what he's done.
He's got a point.
He's got not win a game.
He's got a point.
I'm not taking that.
I'm not taking it. 3 in the game.
I'm not taking it. I'm seriously not taking it. No. I'm not.
So why is that?
Crystal Palace had a horrible run of games. They were playing all the top 6 teams.
I know you're going to say.
When they're under Vieira, right? We all knew that if Vieira can just get through these run of games, then he's got a whole lot of games where they should be beaten, but they only lost the games they should lose. They lost the games they should lose. Then they sacked Vieira, brought in
Dinosaur.
brought him back in, and he's only won the games that they're supposed to win. He's not turned anything round. They've not beaten anybody they're not supposed to beat.
I agree.
I'm sure he had
They had
a hard game.
I was
one game that
I was keeping a close eye on Crystal Palace because they were in a battle with us, and I was thinking they're just ahead of us. If we can keep up with Crystal Palace, but I was watching the games that they were playing. They were losing to the likes of Arsenal. They were losing to the likes of Man United. They were losing. They had a run of games. They're thinking, my God, they're getting all these games out now, and they're losing to those. Then they had the runs of the Nottingham Forest and the Bournemouth. And they're thinking, okay, once they get over that, they should be fine. But then they went and sacked Vieira. And then the old guy comes in. He starts winning the same games that I think Vieira would have won. I don't think he's done anything special.
Well, I'm just going to say that, we haven't mentioned Marco Silva at all for Fulham.
Yes, I think he's done all right.
He's done all right.
He's done all right. He's done all right.
No, he's done well, but I think Emery is a big one.
Number one. I think it has to be number one.
Manager. And then after, I think obviously we know Pep's the best manager. We know that,
but he has to be mentioned because
he has to be.
That's just respect.
Look, the thing is,
have you done your three, Steve, Mark, Jonathan?
Yeah, I'd say Unai Emery first.
Yeah.
Agreed. Do you know I'm going to put Pep third?
Why third?
I know. The reason I want to put him third because it's just I don't know. I'm more.
He's expected to win.
What? Nah. The guy's got a chance of winning the treble. Come on, man. No one expected that. No one expected.
He's got the best team. He's got the best team
because he's the best manager, and he knows how to coach that team.
I think if we're talking about managers now, we're getting tactical about it. We're talking about managers. The best thing Pep done from everyone else, and we know Pep's style of play, but remember Haaland's coming and he's disrupted the way Man City play. Man City was leaking loads of goals at the beginning of the season. Loads of teams were conceding against them. But the one thing he adapted the style of having Haaland in his team. And when they play against us, especially, I realised it because the ball going, they'll think the ball over, Haaland will play to De Bruyne, then he'll be spinning off him. So Pep, I'm not going to lie to you, is a genius, and I have to rate him even more because he changed his style of play, you know what I'm saying? And for me personally, I know obviously he is up there, but I think the other two managers, you still have to give a halo.
No, but I'm not saying the choice is him. I don't think it's good to make the choice based upon who is the best. I think it should be based upon who performed the best this season.
Who had the best season, yes.
This season. And I think, if you're going to say the best, it's going to be Pep. You know what I mean? But who's performed the best this season, it's got to be Unai Emery.
100%.
And so are we in agreement there, guys?
Well,
as who's the best and who's the worst?
Okay, performance-wise, if we're talking about performance-wise, I've got to put Arteta on top. I've got to put... No, I'm not being biased. Come on. After the season, what we had last season, we didn't even qualify for the Champions League. Everyone was slagging him. Everybody wanted him out of the club and everything like that. And he just changed the thinking. And we were there for a moment. He brought back the voice back at the Emirates. It was a dead place to go, as you know, because you made reference to it. But go there now, it's completely different. So for a man to come in, and plus, don't forget, this is his first gig. He's not at Emery, what's gone to Spain and won this and won that and won this. He has done a lot. He got rid of a troublemaker, and he just changed the team. He just changed the team completely. So
okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look at the last game. Yeah, let's have a look at the last game. Okay, 82% possession.
What last
3 shots on goals.
Game?
And that's the beautiful game.
What Arsenal game?
That's
about the Arsenal game.
Last game, yeah.
Not the Forest game.
Yeah, that was your last game.
Listen, got Tony gone because I got heat for this one.
You got heat for this?
I got heat for my team, not for.
Put it this way: at the end of the day, Arsenal should have won that game. They should have won it for their fans. They should have won it just to keep Man City on their game. But at the end of the day, we didn't. Disappointing, very
and
disappointing.
I was vexed. Vexed.
Well, imagine you support Leeds and I support Arsenal. Imagine how I was.
Yeah.
A man couldn't even look at me. You know what? But at the end of the day, right? These type of games, right? I saw the game, first 5-10 minutes, I knew Arsenal were going to lose.
I locked that off, man. I locked it off. I locked it off. Because, like, no offense, you like that. But why is Partey playing right back? Why is Kibiel playing left back? You got Kieran Tierney on the bench, your best left back.
Yeah, but
why? No, but listen, Tony, we haven't got time. We haven't got no time to experiment, man. Like, least finish, win all the games. Least still put City on it. City should be winning that league, yeah, at the last game of the season. Arsenal, for how long the season's played so well, and just put on it. And these are the things that frustrate me with Arteta. Arteta's been a G this season. I can't deny him. We played fantastic football. Arsenal beat up so many teams this season, but these are the things he does, and these are the small things he needs to get out of his game. Because it's a disgrace. Us losing to Forest, disgrace.
It was
we
a
didn't
disgrace.
We didn't have no chance. We didn't even get no like shots on goal. Like, it was disgrace. Like, it's appalling. So for me personally, we lost the league. Yeah, we lost the league, but they shouldn't be beating us. We should at least be going unbeaten until the games we lost. Brighton did what we were doing to other teams. They played us off the park at the Emirates. Disgrace. So this is my thing. Fantastic manager, but he has moments where you have to go like,
yeah, but you've got to remember this is his first gig. You know what I mean? It's his first gig, man.
He's not in the top three. Then
He's
not in the top three. He's not in the top three.
Pardon?
He's not in the top three, Tony. He's good, but he's not in the top three.
You're talking rubbish.
I don't even want to go there, but you know, he's spent, since he's been charged, our manager, he spent nearly £500 million.
That's it.
£500 million, yeah.
Who's that?
Arteta. Transfers nearly £500 million.
Wow.